Along the shifting shores of Europe, where the sea meets the land in a timeless rhythm, lives a bird both striking and spirited. This is the Eurasian Oystercatcher, a bird whose voice and presence define the soundscape of the coast. Known to science as Haematopus ostralegus, the Eurasian Oystercatcher is one of the most recognizable wading birds of the Northern Hemisphere. With its bold black and white plumage, fiery red bill, and piercing call, it is unmistakable. Despite its name, this bird seldom eats oysters. Instead, it has mastered a far wider menu, making it one of the coast's most versatile hunters. Standing up to 45 centimeters tall, the oystercatcher is a bird of contrast. Its plumage, black above and pure white beneath. The bill, long, straight, and brilliant orange-red, is more than decoration. It's a precision tool, honed by evolution to crack open shells and probe into the mud for hidden prey. Its eyes, ringed with orange, burn with intensity. And when it takes to the air, bold white wing bars flash against a dark backdrop, announcing its presence to all who watch. The oystercatcher's diet is as varied as the landscapes it inhabits. Along rocky shores, it is a specialist, tackling limpets, mussels, and cockles with remarkable skill. Some birds are hammerers, chipping through shells with repeated blows. Others are stabbers, inserting their bills into the narrow gap between shells and prizing them apart. On sandy estuaries, it abandons shellfish in favour of worms and small crustaceans. Inland, on farmland and riverbanks, it probes the soil for earthworms and insects. Few waders show such adaptability, and it is this versatility that has allowed the oystercatcher to thrive across continents. From the storm-lashed coasts of Scandinavia to the tidal estuaries of Britain, from inland river valleys to the fields of the Netherlands, oystercatchers have carved out a niche wherever food is plentiful. Northern populations, facing frozen winters, migrate south, gathering along the shores of the Mediterranean, North Africa, and the Middle East. In these winter havens, thousands may congregate on tidal flats, turning mud and sand into a living, shifting mosaic of black, white, and red. It is not only their appearance that commands attention. Oystercatchers are among the most vocal of waders. Their sharp, piping call carries across waves and wind, a signal of territory and alarm. During the breeding season, this call becomes a declaration as pairs defend nesting sites. Nesting begins in spring. The nest itself is little more than a shallow scrape in sand or shingle, often lined with shells and pebbles. Here, the female lays 2 to 3 eggs, exquisitely camouflaged against their surroundings. Both parents share the duty of incubation, sitting tight through storms and sun alike. When the chicks hatch, they are precocial, ready to leave the nest within hours. Yet their survival depends upon guidance. The parents lead them to feeding grounds, demonstrating how to probe the mud or open shells. Only after 5 weeks of constant care will the young take to the air, independent at last. This remarkable bird faces uncertainty. Once abundant, the Eurasian oystercatcher has declined in many regions. Loss of habitat, disturbance from human activity, and the depletion of shellfish stocks have taken their toll. Today, it is listed as near threatened on the IUCN Red List from a global viewpoint and vulnerable from a European viewpoint. But hope remains. Across Europe, conservation programs protect breeding sites, regulate shellfish harvesting, and monitor populations. With care, the ringing calls of the oystercatcher may continue to echo along our shores for generations to come. For now, as the tide rises and the day fades, the Eurasian oystercatcher stands as a symbol of resilience, a sentinel of the coast, forever bound to the rhythm of sea and shore. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and visit us again as we explore the wonders of nature around us. If you enjoy our channel, consider becoming a member. In addition to other benefits, you will receive exclusive access to videos before they are released to the public.